Hey everyone, Michael here. Today is Saturday, July 2nd. It's actually just about 9 a.m. Here in Penang, Malaysia. I'm about ready to get in a car, drive down to Kuala Lumpur, and get on a plane to Dubai, and then on to Paris for some family time here over the next couple of weeks in France. Wanted to get a video out very quickly. It's going to be a short one because there's actually, in my opinion, not a lot of trading that should be done over the next week. Excuse me, and you'll see why here in a second. I'm not going to take my dead bull off yet. I should probably have a live bull as well on here because I am bullish. Very briefly, we are not an investment advisor service. We're not registered investment advisors. We're not broker dealers, and we don't want to tell you what you should buy or sell for yourselves. I will tell you what I'm buying occasionally with my alerts, but I'm not going to tell you what you got to buy. Everything here is educational, and as you know, there is a high degree of risk in trading. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to do a very quick overview of the market the way I see it. I looked at it for literally 3 minutes before starting to record this video, so it's kind of fresh. Wanted to prepare a little bit. Um, as you know, I'm running this newsletter service. We've hit 1,500 subscribers for the free side, and the premium side is growing very, very quickly. We are going to be starting to release earnings plays 1 week from Sunday evening to premium subscribers. So I will be releasing the list of earnings candidates for the types of plays that we do on Sunday evening. I will probably be doing a recording on Sunday evening next week, not this week, and sending it out via email to the premium subscribers. Those plays will be released to free subscribers on the following Friday. So got to keep ourselves honest. We're going to be showing the losses and the wins, but the free subscribers are going to get those after the fact. So if you want access to that list, please sign up for premium. I think it's everyone that it's on there so far tells me it's well worth it. Anyway, enough of the hype, the self promotion. Let's just look at the market real quick. I'm going to look at the S&P. Okay, so I've got the daily on here. I've got more of the top level exponential moving averages on here and the simple moving average. So I've got the 20, I've got the 50, and EMAs, and I've got the 200 simple moving average. These are an indication for me for market direction, but all we got to do is look at this thing and say, yep, we're in a downtrend and it's zigzagging its way. And yes, it goes up, yes, it goes down, but we're zigzagging our way along. Okay, and I'll put the moving averages on after I do this. We are in a downward channel since basically we had the run up. This was the COVID drop. We had a huge run up starting right around this time period. Okay, so I'm just going to move this thing out of the way. It doesn't want to move. Anyway, so it goes back from, this is the COVID drop. And we went up, did a really nice rise. It was huge. I mean, I couldn't believe how far it went up. And now we have retraced and we have pierced the 38.2. We came up, bounced, and we are just kind of struggling right at the 38.2. We are at a key level of resistance right now. So I'm going to keep that on here in a second. I'll just zoom in here. I have drawn a channel that basically starts from the peak. Okay, so the peak into where we're at right now, and we have touched 1, 2, 3 times, almost 4 times on the bottom, and we've touched once on the top. Theoretically, we could maybe draw this in a different way. I mean, you could bring this down and draw it from here. And maybe that channel would come down a little bit. So it's all, as far as I'm concerned, moot point at this point, because what we need to look at is the fact that in either case, we are in the middle of that channel, the downward channel. And I don't think anyone is going to claim otherwise that, hey, we're in a downward channel. Okay, it is. It is what it is. So let me just redraw that back up here. That's. I'm just going to say that's our channel. And let me just put it there. So I'm just going to say that's the channel. So I got 1, 2, 3, and one up here. Or maybe we could come down and just say, okay, that was a false breakout. So let's just put it there. Anyway, what I've done is I have drawn in also key areas of resistance in the past and key areas of support. Okay, so we supported here, we broke down, came back, retested, it acted as resistance, came down, now we're in this channel, and now we come up and we have a similar type of support level becoming potential resistance. So I'm looking at all that really closely, saying, okay, where are we actually going? Well, first of all, I don't know. No one does. If we all knew where it was going to go, we'd all be rich and we wouldn't have to trade anymore. So we could make all our money. So I see now this as the area of resistance. Okay, so I'm actually going to color that red right now. And hey, we had a nice bounce on Friday. The bulls sort of tried to recover. Okay, so but we know that this area in here is going to be a point of battle. So we could actually almost say that we're in this battle point, all in this area. When this starts to happen, I like to start going down in time frame, and let's just say go down to the 4-hour time frame. And take a look at what we have kind of going on or possibly going on. And overlay that with some timing. We have a short week next week. July 4th, the markets are closed in the U.S., and then we're going to just basically have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Short week, a lot of traders are going to be on holiday. So I don't really expect a lot of volume. But if you start looking at this, you can start kind of drawing a few lines on this 4-hour, and we have potential resistance or support there with an ascending trend line, but we also have potentially a descending trend line. And if you take a look at where that apex is, it is at the end of the week, Friday, next week. So where do I really think this sucker is going? Where I personally think it's going is I think that we are going to be staying, and I could be wrong, I think we're going to be staying right in there. Okay. And let's see if I'm right or wrong. I'm not going to trade it. Okay. I'm going to be drinking wine in France with the family and eating some good food. I can't wait to get there on Friday. On Sunday. We got a bunch of escargot, snails, and garlic, and butter and stuff, and stinky cheese and good wine. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next week. But let's see where it goes. I mean, I think it's highly probable we do that. We could break out. If we do break out and you think you've got to be trading, watch out, be careful, because if it breaks out, we're going to be running into this area right here. And if it breaks out to the downside, also watch out. I don't think that's going to happen. There could be some money to be made there, but I really think that next week is going to be kind of one of those weeks of consolidation. And if anyone really wanted to do some kind of trading, maybe take a look at UVXY and go with puts, because if it does start consolidating, what's going to happen to the VIX? What's going to happen to volatility is it is going to go down. Okay, so I'm not even going to look at candidates. Outside of just looking at SPY here. This is actually ES. This is the ES futures. Same thing as SPY. But if you look at this, okay, I'm going to draw that as a triangle as well, so that I can get rid of some of these lines. Let's see, where is it? Triangle pattern. There we go. Okay, so a triangle pattern is going to look like that. Okay, and we're going to come in somewhere around there. Okay, and get that a little bit closer. Get rid of some lines to make it clean. It's just rough. Okay, so there we go on Friday, July 8th, end of day. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay. It could break out. Well, I'll be wrong on this, but you know what? No consequence to me because I'm not going to be trading. So let's see what happens with this. We could break out of this triangle. I highly doubt it's going to go past that. If we break out, and if we break down, I highly doubt it's going to go lower than that right there. Okay. And if we do break down out of this, our next point of resistance is going to be this line right here, which is the 50% resistance or 50% Fibonacci retracement. And then from there down into the 3,200. But we could go back up if we break out of this. The next line of resistance is going to be either this descending channel, but probably more likely up into this range. Okay. So, but there's a lot of points of resistance on the way. Okay. So there's actually not a lot of room. And when you start looking at SPY on this, what you're talking about a SPY 384 up to about 400, 407. 400 is going to be a resistance point. 385 is going to be a resistance point, and support. Really, the support is the first real level of support is going to be down into the 350 range. So, can we make money on this? Yeah. Do I think that's going to happen next week? No, I don't. Can I be wrong? Yes, I can be wrong. So anyway, just look at this. Try to spend some time over the next week to look at where things are going and where you think it might go, make some predictions, and see if you're right. Don't overtrade. I mean, there are times to trade and there's times not to trade. And, we don't have guns to our heads saying you must trade. So therefore, just sit on some cash, take a little bit of time, drink some wine. If you like snails, eat some snails like me, and stinky cheese. So thanks much, everyone. And I hope you have a fantastic 4th of July for you Americans. For the Canadians, happy Canada Day for July 1st. And if you're not any one of those, well, take some time off because the markets are going to be closed. Thanks much. Cheers.